Alan Milburn, you were elected as an MP, Labour MP in 1992. You had big cabinet jobs. The big cabinet job I'm really interested in, because I think it's relevant to the issues we face today, is when you were Health Secretary. You were Health Secretary for 4 years. Mm-hmm. So I want to explore how we might deal with the issues.
Almost establish what the framework is, what the overall policy environment is. I'm going to give you the resources. I'm going to give you a whole bunch of reforms that can help you. But in the end, it's your responsibility to deliver improved care for patients. Okay? So people were waiting. A friend of mine, right, a guy who worked as a photographer on my local newspaper in Darlington, the Northern Echo, a guy called Ian Weir.
A former Health Secretary, Conservative, said recently.
Absolutely not. I mean, it's a total fallacy. I mean, it isn't going to make a blind bit of difference. It won't make a blind bit of difference. It'll be pennies, a drop in the ocean. The truth is, doctors and nurses don't grow on trees, and you can't build new hospitals like that. And then alongside that, you have a big long-term reform plan as well. It's all got to be about the long term. The idea, and in a sense, that's what we did back in the day. You know, we published a plan that was a 10-year plan, because the problem is today.
Yeah.
And 10 years is a long time, right?
I think we should encourage people to use private health. I don't understand the nervousness about using private health, which makes the...
I think it's a matter of choice for people. If people want to use private healthcare, hey, that's a matter for them, where we all pay in through our taxes and we all take out when we need to. And I think that is the right principle for the country. Now, when Keir Starmer, the Labour leader, says, but I tell you, the change and the improvement really only happened when we put in what were very controversial changes. This was not how things were done in the NHS. When those changes went in...
What is the role of the private sector in today's health service? You're back, no role. Look at the private finance initiatives. You get horror stories of hospitals having to pay £5,000 to install a sink, or, you know, there are others. You get the point. These three things in this interview. You've talked about investment a lot. That people say, oh, it's Labour and their magic money tree again. There is no money. Final question. I'm going to talk about the Labour Party. The Tories are having a terrible time. The mood is just massively Health Secretary. And your thoughts on the likelihood?